We are down on the bayou as you move inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Steps away to his left. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. Back to throw now on 1st down. Gets this complete to Shaheed. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 26 yards. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. The Saints are 3-1 here through their first 4 games. And they come in off a disappointment last time out. That put an end to a modest 3-game win streak.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better, one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed his team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance too.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. And on the first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now back to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one, and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Still going. Touchdown, Falcons! A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one.
Bottom line, when you play a runner with these talents, you've got to be able to wrap up and get him on the ground. Or the first person to get him, hold him on long enough for the next wave to get there and get him down. Otherwise, he'll continue downhill and find pay dirt.
Extra point right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30.
Can I go on the phone now? Can I go on the phone now?
Wow, hold on.
Okay.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. You can take it.
To their next drive to the New Orleans offense. And threw an interception the first time they had the football. Wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A big play there. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive. And they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Well, that's some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 70 yards rushing for us. He's got the afternoon off to a great start. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
He had the lanes there. Go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most is how decisive he is. Putting his foot in the ground and going.
So again from the 39, this time from the other side of the field. Here's 1st and 10. And they'll try to run the action here. And he works his way free all the way down the outskirts of the red zone. Another big hitter here. This one good for 18. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane and he keeps it himself there and worked out the out.
And how about the moving parts on a play like this? You know you have to practice it over and over because it's almost like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback.
And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Taking it in from the 20. And the Falcons have taken the lead. So a design run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that come.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there? Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work.
There's no doubt. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not what he was hoping for when he brought it out. They're going to get him down short of the 15-yard line. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it?
There he goes, left side. Here we go. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are. Well, this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. First catch for him. It's good for a dozen and first down. They'll look to throw here. That's going to be caught by Pitts. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
A very nice job right there, working the middle of the field, able to create some separation, and then utilize it to not just make the catch, but turn upfield once he got the ball in his hands.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sack back at the 29. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. From the gun, they'll try to... And that'll hurt the averages. This time they're able to get it behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 29 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead. So, Charles, that's 3 touchdowns on 3 drives. And it's just been an offensive barrage so far.
Great word, partner, using barrage right there. I'm going to add another word if you don't mind. How about perfection? No surprise that they're leading right now. Absolute dominance throughout this ball game, and no signs of slowing down.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last time that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they
What
do.
you call you, Daddy?
Shannon, the answer?
Yeah.
Joy after that one.
The last speaker. Yeah.
But Mom, it doesn't say that.
Hit the green button. Hit that green.
The green button right here.
And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the
Mommy.
first play. It may be about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's going to
Guys, mommy wants to talk to you.
A gain of 28 yards.
You also hear hello?
On the first down.
You can be starved.
No good.
Take it to back to this chocolate that we ate, mommy. Take it 2 packs of chocolates that we like. Mommy,
Baby.
can you get 2 packs of those chocolates that we like?
I'll see if we got some here. I'll see if they got some in stock.
Okay.
Oh.
Knock this game out. I'll bring after this game.
Extra point by Sly is up and good. And we've got a tie
That
game
phone.
She's so confident. What?
Because I asked you an hour and a half ago.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no run back here. That's going to be a touchback. And we'll bring it out to the 30-yard line.
You know, my mom came right on cue with the pity party.
What you talking about? What she said?
It's just tons of text messages and shit. The kids don't deserve that. She want the kids to be treated fairly. I'm like, it will never be fair. I'm not gonna keep fucking stupid down to her level because she don't think it's fair. It'll never be fair to her.
I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
And then what?
If you met one of my defensive coordinators,
No, oh yeah, you're right about that. But if I gotta help with food and stuff like that, I will and all that. Like, man, that's not the help she wants. Like, she wants motherfuckers to get them Monday through fucking Friday too, and that's not fucking possible without,
I'll take it.
you know, like putting other people, compromising other people's shit.
Boot Hill, baby.
And some space here. And he's going to be out of bounds,
Right.
but not before he takes it
Hold
inside
up.
the
Look at that.
I don't think she gets that.
Going to
Like,
wind up netting him 33 yards.
And then what she said?
Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the
I
36.
don't. Like the same shit. Like I'll help if I, you know what I'm saying. I'll help however I can, whatever. Blah blah blah.
Say what?
She she'll help however she can. Blah blah blah.
So what? What is
Short throw caught by Pitts.
Sure, I don't know, man. You're trying to get me to talk, and I'm in this game. I
you started talking about it first.
know. I'm just saying. I'll get into more detail when I get out this game. I'm trying to pay attention and all this other shit.
I'm aggravated because, like, you started talking about it first.
I know. I'm trying to.
Be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints 23. It's a gain of 11, and the Falcons pick up the first. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground. But I think
That's my bad. That's my bad.
the defensive front, because if they
What?
can't get upfield,
So I know that was my bad. My fault.
get low, almost getting into a ball sometimes, stack things up and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
I'll talk to you later. You ain't got to bring this in.
And keep drives going.
I'll bring it.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4. He'll look to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Falcons are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense.
Is mommy still on the phone?
Yeah, good.
For the shorter routes that are being run against them.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you scored one touchdown, you are failure without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one, but was denied as he tried to get the second one.
They'll try again. And he gets in. Touchdown, Atlanta. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Falcons have broken our tie. Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And no chance to see a return on the dynamic kickoff. They'll move this out to the 30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out of bounds. It looks like right at the 50. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
No shortage of impressive moments from him thus far. Now he's halfway to the century mark, and we're still in the first half. There's been no answer for his running ability so far by the defense. I can't wait to see what adjustments they'll have to make during the halftime break.
The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. This is caught inside the 15. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
Despite writing it down on my notes, I never give enough credit to the offensive line, and we have to here. The protection, that's what made this play a success. Quarterback had to wait for his crossing route to develop, and that takes a little bit of extra time. Excellent job by the big fellas up front.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Flush to his right. Finding Alvin Kamara for the completion. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets halfway there down to the 1-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. And they take a knee. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. A couple extra tight ends are in. 3rd and goal from the 1. On play action. They'll throw. Rolling. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Saints are an extra point away from tying. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he's in for two. The fake works. And they take the lead.
Someone really wanted to be in the lead here because that's a heck of a gamble, isn't it? You're down one, you kick it, you got a tie ball game. Instead, they fake it. And I keep coming back to this every time I see it. Remember, if you're faking an extra point now, the ball snapped at the 15-yard line.
You're giving up 13 yards as opposed to just lining up at the 2 and saying you're going to go for 2.
You're running a big play, lots of yardage for one extra point. That's a heck of a gamble, but it paid off in this case.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Back to throw. That's Samuel, caught left side. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Second and 2. To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Was that a receiver? Yeah, actually it was. There's a running back who was a receiver on the play. Ike's been spending time in the receiver drills getting his feet down.
Well, those guys out of the backfield, they got to be good, agile with their feet. He showed the agility there with a toe tap.
No doubt about it. It's like he'd run to ballet school. Got the toes down and stayed in bounds.
Back to throw again. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
They'll look to throw again. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Cameron Jordan able to record his 5th sack of the season. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football. And now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
2nd and 5. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Oh, nice defensive effort there, providing the hit as the ball got to the receiver, separates him from the catch, and normally is a sure-handed target.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Back to throw here. He's got his target. That's complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 right at the 40. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-body tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
Here's 3rd and 3.
Keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground.
And he's going to have a Falcons 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a 1st down with his very next run.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards. Back to the 43. And he lost 6 there on the 1st down play.
Well, that was not what you would call straight line pursuit for a middle linebacker to make this play. He's got to work his way through the clutter to get to the ball carrier on the outside. And he does exactly that. That's called avoiding the trash.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Going to throw right side here, complete. And this is going to be another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Saints 16. 17 yards on the pickup there. The drive will continue. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. 2nd and 11. And a quick throw here that's complete. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Mark that as a gain of 16 to set him up 1st and goal.
And I'll tell you what, this offense is playing a little bit of keep away right now. They've come out here in the 3rd quarter, possessed the ball for quite a while, and they keep on converting. Nice pitch and catch there to set up the 1st and goal.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
Did your high school have that same push 'em back cheer?
I was a kicker.
Well, it certainly worked. Didn't matter whether we were kickers or not. That one worked, didn't it? They pushed him back at his last snap of the ball, and boy, they created a nice play for themselves. Would they lose 3 on that one?
Yeah, from the 1 back to the 4. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. Now back to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's not locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit. A lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Well, they don't get a touchdown here on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter, but I think maybe you still say mission accomplished as they come away with the lead.
No, absolutely. You keep the pressure on, right? You go downfield, get some points up on the board, and hope that you motivated your defense to take the field and hold that lead.
And no run back forthcoming, so this will come out to the 30. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And they find themselves down on the scoreboard following the field goal a moment ago.
And I think even though they trail in the game now, I would consider that a win for their defense, and that's probably what they're telling the offense when they get to the bench. Hey, the onus is on you guys now. Get back out there and get us the lead back.
Here's 2nd and 8. Eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 10 yards on that one, and that'll earn him a fresh set of downs.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game, and that continued with that 1st down run.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
3rd quarter of a 2-point game, a good one so far. Here's 2nd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Flushed out right. And incomplete on the deep ball.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Saints' decision to go for it backfires. And this defense will take over right at midfield. They go play action here on 1st down. Crossing route incomplete. He's got Pitts. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line.
I'm about to make him, Rob. Relax.
28 yards
Yeah, I'm gonna make him.
there on the catch and run.
Okay. Just make someone split one for me, okay?
Okay.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Well, good
Here as he's taken down. The Falcons on third down. They've been near perfect, 4 for 5 to this point. This will be third and a mile. They'll look to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they will finally bring this run back to the end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. What a play. The big man comes up with the interception. Puts together, Charles, a nice little return, too.
Yeah, he's not going to make anybody forget Darrell Green or Rod Woodson, but look at him lug that thing. He decided it was his. A lot of people might have thought about lateraling it there. No shot. Trying to take it the distance.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. From 4 yards out. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter.
Do it at the land.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them to do that?
What was that? Maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film when goes to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball through the post.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. We talked about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for third.
I did like his decision-making there to make sure they picked up something instead of forcing the throw. Now they got more manageable play coming up to try and pick up the first down. And don't rule out the possibility that he just keeps it and runs again.
This is 3rd and 2. Maybe the biggest play in this football game. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
But what they're seeking with an RPO is space for the receiver to make a catch and then make a play downfield, but there wasn't any space available, thus the incompletion.
1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Here's 2nd and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. 86 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now it's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. On the move to his left.
Bro, how the fuck?
The pressure too great, and he goes down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. This defense, they just continue to feast. 5 sacks now as a unit. It's been quite an afternoon getting to the quarterback.
And we're seeing it come from a variety of places as well. Sometimes just the guys up front getting to him. Other times you add extra guys rushing the quarterback.
Hey, can I get a charger?
It's been a variety, and they've had no way of blocking him.
Get a charger.
Suck this.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his quarterback there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning. Here's a 2nd and 7. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. We've got a one-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He will push his way down to about the 14.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
Here comes 2nd down. They'll look to throw. Touchdown, Falcons. Kyle Pitts, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Falcons answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead.
And touchdown, and congratulations, and 0 relaxation ahead of them, right? Way too much time on the clock for them to start celebrating.
Yeah, part 1 is done, but now on the sideline, you can already see them scrambling down there. They're getting those defensive guys ready.
Yes, you have to get those guys ready, and you also have to talk to your special teams guys. Make sure the kickoff is exactly what you want and cover it well.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. This is 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. He'll buy some time right. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the first down. That's what's vital to them.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Back to throw. That's to his running back. It's Alvin Kamara. Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining.
Boy, a lot of moving parts on this play, but what a nice design to leak the running back out to the left and send him down the field. And a good job spotting him and hitting him for a big play.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. Extra point by Sly is up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. And we will not have a return. They'll bring this to the 30. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. On play action, they'll throw. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the 4th. Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second and 1.
What the fuck, bro?
Sabotage the comeback plans. It is intercepted. And the Saints have just about sewn up this football game. Just when you thought this game might be turned on its ear, a late interception pretty much going to seal the deal.
Yeah, boy, talk about having your backs to the wall. This defense, they look like they were in danger of surrendering this lead, but they knew they needed that one play, and they got it right there, partner.
The Saints in victory formation now as they'll take the knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to one possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. In this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for New Orleans, they boost their record up to a strong 4-1. And they'll get another home date next week as the Packers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they drop below 500 to 2-3 with a loss. And they'll be on the road next week as they get a date with the Seahawks in Seattle. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.